When Naruto first began serialization, one of the main draws to the series were the strategic battles and the unique ways in which chakra began to be utilized. As Naruto developed, some of this was lost in favor of larger-scale attacks which could simply wipe out entire armies, rendering most tactics not nearly as useful as they were prior. One of the main contributors to this exponential power scaling issue was the introduction of the Rasengan, a highly destructive technique that if utilized properly could carve away entire mountains. The Rasengan is responsible for the only villain Naruto ever kills. The secret to the Rasengan's incredible power, however, is deeply rooted in these strategic elements. The Rasengan is first introduced to readers in chapter 150, where the Toad Sage Jiraiya demonstrates the technique to Naruto by sending a couple of thugs spinning through a wall. This marks the beginning of Naruto's training to master the Rasengan technique through learning various elements of chakra control. In order to master the Rasengan, one must become adept at the fundamentals of shape transformation. Shape transformation is in essence the very structure of jutsu, and involves learning to control every aspect of one's chakra flow, including shape, form, and potency. In Naruto chapter 519, Naruto attempts to form a Rasengan in Naruto's newly acquired Nine Tails chakra mode. To his surprise, this attempt results in what looks like a miniature-tailed beast bomb. Killer Bee, who has been watching Naruto, comments that the Rasengan is exactly like the Bijudama, and comes to the conclusion that the Rasengan must have been developed by watching and attempting to mirror the tailed beast bomb. When Naruto mentions that the fourth Hokage was the inventor of the Rasengan, that all but confirms the Rasengan's secret as a tool made to combat Killer Bee himself in the Third Great Ninja War. The fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze, and Killer Bee are said to have met on the battlefield numerous times throughout the Third Great Ninja War. Their battles were shown briefly in the manga, but it is well known that the Third Great Ninja War consisted of multiple drawn-out battles, of which both Minato and Bee were presumably present. Bee is also the only Jinchuriki shown to consistently fully transform into his complete tailed beast mode, something he undoubtedly used within the war. Therefore, it is reasonable to conclude that Minato developed the Rasengan after seeing Killer Bee use the tailed beast bomb. The Rasengan's properties are modeled almost entirely after the tailed beast bomb, and the only real difference is the type of chakra used to create them. Whereas the Rasengan uses a ninja's normal chakra, the tailed beast bomb involves the combination of yin and yang chakras in a specific 8:2 ratio. The entire reason Naruto was able to make it as far as he did was thanks to his father's technique, which almost seemed intended for Naruto to be able to master as a Jinchuriki. The Rasengan has been a staple technique of Naruto ever since it was first introduced in the series. Rasengan also stands as the jutsu with the most variations seen within the series, from the Chidori to the Rasen Shuriken. It speaks to Minato's caliber of shinobi that the technique he spent 3 years perfecting could produce such a wide array of permutations and have multiple uses in combat depending on the kind of chakra used to mold it. The Rasengan's secret origin proves that it is one of, if not the most versatile jutsus in all of Naruto.